I don't remember where I don't know remember where we were. Ah, this dizziness. Fran? Where's Fran? Fran got kidnapped again. Oh my god. Hey Lawrence. Morning Jason, how are you feeling? Where's Fran? Shut up. Where's Fran? She's in a safe house? She got up before you did and went over to find Nin. How's she doing? Healing nicely. Can't quite walk yet. Otherwise, as good as new. Thank you for the update. And sorry, I used your game console without permission. Keeping watch was too boring. That is not nice. I don't mind. Are you ready? It's about time for the mission briefing. Sure, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Is there anything different than what was happening before? No, I guess not. How convenient is next door. This place is so dank. Can we not, like, clean this up a little bit? Maybe get some paint on these walls? Oh, she has a wheelchair. That's nice. So the hierarchy of vision is... Hey. Good morning, don't bother to stand up. Oh, you guys probably need a bit of private time. Come here, Lawrence? Huh? Me? Coming. Coming. Oh, I would, dude, if I was, Jason, I would like, you don't immediately hug her. Sorry I didn't wake you up. I thought you'd need some rest after yesterday. That's okay. Our anniversary was ruined. Who could have thought that? Let's hold off on the gifts for later. Catch up when everything settles down, shall we? Sure. Oh, this wheelchair. Ms. Situ gave it to me. It comes with a hovering system. Moves smoothly even on bumpy roads. Fancy, right? I'm sorry, really, Jay? I screwed up. All is good as long as you're good, friend. It's not your fault. I apologize for failing to stop you. Okay, that's weird. All is good as long as you're a good friend. I'm alright, really. It's just that, Jay. I thought I figured it out. I thought I knew everything, but couldn't possibly have foreseen that. I know, friend. There's no point in dwelling on it. And there's no way, dude. You can't. This is a fucking invisible assassin. What do you expect? Right? Her smile feels sad. Oh. Jay, I'm really disappointed in myself. You need some more time. Can you guys knock? Come on. Sorry to interrupt, but we must start now. We don't mind. Let's do that. Can you give us a movie from us? No, can do, I'm afraid. Time is not on our side. Alright. 23. Were you there the entire time? Let's start with the conclusion. Francis is correct. According to these documents, acquired by Ms. Ye, Vision is indeed selling more flops than they can generate. Unfortunately, this is the only thing we can prove with what we have. However, they took it to the extreme just to have you silence Francis. That indirectly supports our hypothesis. What is our hypothesis again? Because they know we're onto something critical. Yeah, exactly. Situ Nin showed me an affirming smile. They have no reason to use assassination if it's only about business operation data. Next, we must take a more active approach. That, or... Now that we are certain they have something bigger to hide, we can afford to slow down a bit and collect more evidence. 23. More importantly, we can try playing by the book. Get things done without breaking so many laws. I beg to differ. After yesterday, they're alerted. Whatever evidence there is will be wiped out very soon. They are very thorough in that. This is our only chance. Direct strike while they are trying to decide next moves. If our manager, the boss lady, if she gets fired, who takes her job? Is it... Oh, it's been a hot second since I played the game. Is it that weird guy, the one I don't like? Or I don't not like him. I think his name is Justin. But even more importantly, there are already outsiders involved. We can't have them exposed to risks for that long. The sooner the better. Every hour counts. Okay. Just pointing out possibilities. I knew it's impossible to change your mind. Thank you, 23. I have a question? Shoot. The plan is to have Jason go to the farm together with me, right? It is. Vision is hunting down Ms. Chang. Is it safe if her boyfriend appears at one of their farms? I mean, Everyone somehow related to Ms. Chang shouldn't now be under surveillance, right? Vision isn't desperate enough to try public execution yet. Are you sure about that? And I don't think they will ask regular employees about Francis's personal connections. Plus, according to Francis, no one at the farm knows she's dating Jason. That's not true. We told some people. Except for Eunice Siu, that is 23. 23 has hacked into her work account. If she tries anything, we will know. No, I told that security officer about our relationship. There's a security officer, Michael Xiao, he knows too. Yes, that was the day before yesterday. I'll keep an eye on him. Okay, I'm glad we're covering our bases, but I don't know if monitoring their, like... I guess everything is under surveillance, so it's easier to monitor. I don't know, it's weird. The question, Lawrence? You're starting to think like an OWL agent? Yes. Wait, what was the question? Don't celebrate yet, Brett? Okay, now today's action plan. If everything goes smoothly, we will put an end to this shit show before tomorrow. Although things have never been going smoothly. Hey, don't jinx it. Attention, everyone. Our objective today is to acquire sensitive data located in the cellar. Lawrence will infiltrate the Ops division to acquire files we need. With that, we should be able to prosecute Vision. 23. Lawrence will need remote support for that. We must hack into Silencio's intranet before he starts. That was not an issue, as I installed a beacon device on Ms. Ye's computer. It serves as a breakthrough point for me to hack into. However, after the episode yesterday, her computer is powered off and the office is locked down. In other words, the beacon is no longer available. We must rig another computer? Yes. Situnan, show me an affirming smile. Smart, watch and learn, Lawrence, my boy. I thought about that too. You just said it first. Oh. The plan is to install the beacon on the computer of the screening lead. Do you think it's possible, Jason and Lawrence? I'm not sure. It's a walk in the park. Wayne's hardly ever at his own desk. It's true, and his name is Wayne. I forgot. It's not Justin. Justin's the one in Ops. Is that so? That's it then. Let me recap. The operation has 2 phases. Phase 1, retrieve the beacon from Ms. Ya's computer and install it on Wayne Zhang's. Phase 2, Lawrence infiltrates Ops to retrieve data. I think Lawrence is gonna get caught. Are we clear? Yes, ma'am. He's too eager, you know. I have a couple of questions. Ask away. Why do we hack into the internet first? Silencio is covered with surveillance cameras. It keeps watch on everyone, mainly for performance review. Like how often you go to the restroom or scratch your butt. By the way, you scratch your butt a lot, Lawrence. Who the hell cares about that? Could be eczema. Have your butt checked. Oh my god. I had a case of eczema on my butt for like over a year because it was too embarrassing to show a doctor, and then as soon as they gave me that like anti-inflammatory cream, it went away in less than a day. Anyways, have your butt checked, boy. Seriously? Seriously, we don't want you to compromise a mission due to an itchy butt. I can't tell if she's joking, or I have no idea if she's joking either. Now let's put Lauren's butt aside. Hey. On top of general surveillance, the AI system also records and analyzes every employee's activity. Suspicious or potentially harmful activities will trigger alarms, which are sent to division leads. In extreme cases, the system will summon security guards. Since you two will be doing a lot of fishy stuff there today, you bet the system will catch you in no time. But worry not, this is where I come in. Once the beacon is up again, I can wipe you both from the alert system. What do you mean by wipe? What the word literally means, your names are erased. You cease to exist in a system, break as many rules as you like. Yeah, fuck it. Just don't get caught, I guess, in person, because that's not surveillance. The other reason for this hack, I can grant you security clearance to places where you need to be. Note that granting security clearance leaves a record in the system log. Is this why we could enter Ms. Ye's room this entire time? Or her office? So what? Vision might be alarmed by these records? That is highly unlikely. No one checks the logs. Also, old log files are erased on a weekly basis. Situ gave 23 a threatening stare. But we should still avoid it because of a certain perfectionist in this room. Any other questions? This is all Lawrence's job. What do I do? We try to minimize your participation. You're part of the operation, but a civilian nonetheless. Your role is to be there just in case. Brand seems to be relieved. Huh? Infiltration, huh? Finally, some proper secret agent work? Okay, motorcycle head. I'm all clear. Good, let's go. Okay, let's know. If Vision really is doing what we think, the knowledge must be limited to executives and very few employees. They wouldn't trust the data to Ops. Too easy to steal. You misunderstood, Francis. We are not targeting Ops computers. The issue is to access the cellular network through them snatch real-time data. I don't know much about hacking, but I know how Vision does things. I'm positive they have taken precautions. What would you suggest? Hack into Silencio's flop core. Every byte of data passes through the flop core, so the flop core is guarded like a damn fortress. Hacking into it is hard, if not impossible. But that is not the point. The point is, Nin, we can't do this. The flop core has everything processed by Silencio, not just Vision's data. Every transaction from every partner of Vision's private information of all Wanpei citizens. Hacking into the flop core would be a severe infringement of privacy and a felony. I don't mind breaking the law for the greater good, but we must prioritize less invasive approaches, if any. 23 is dead serious about it, but we're not doing anything with this privacy data. Plus, I'm sure Vision is abusing it anyway. We are the law enforcement, Lauren's saying. The law trusts us to defend it. Every time we break the law, we destroy our legitimacy a bit. Keep that in mind if you're serious about joining OWL. Ugh. Looks like Lawrence is surprised by 23's sudden change of attitude too. Oh, she's getting serious. I can appreciate that. She's like a professional. This is go time. I agree. Hacking the flop core is going too far. We stick to the original plan. Are you okay with it, Francis? No problem. You make the final decision. I just provide information for your reference. Good. Say, may I ask one more question? You may not? Shoot. Why don't you just give me a beacon? Why? Go get it from Ms. Ye's computer. I mean, doesn't it make everyone's life easier if I bring a new one there? That's true. How many beacons do you think we have? And we can't... Was 23 checking C2's response? We can't what? The beacon is small but very expensive. We don't have another one. Now you're caring about money, huh? Isn't OWL like packed with free money? I don't know if that's how that works. It's not like... Money is a secondary concern. We can't leave the beacon there. There will be consequences if Vision finds it. Makes sense, professional opinion. Don't be a penny pincher, 23. This penny pincher has bought you many dinners. As if I didn't buy you any. Enough. That's it for today's operation. Lawrence, Jason, first retrieve the beacon from Ms. Ye's office, then install it on Wayne Zhang's computer. 23, hack into Silencio's internet, help Lawrence infiltrate ops. Take these, decryption device and concealed communicator. Use the decryption device on ops computers to retrieve data. Keep in touch over the comms. Jason, these are for you, just in case. I had a fucking, what is it called? Real-time event. To catch something. Nice catch. Invisible communicator is just a transparent thin film. Put it on. Get ready for action. First, you and Lawrence go to the farm community as you always do. 23 and I will keep in touch over the comms. Nin, Grandma is... I know. Grandma. Sorry, guys, I was calling 23 and I are assigned an urgent task. It won't take long, approximately 3 hours. We'll get in touch when you arrive at the farm. See you later. They're leaving. What about our mission? Stick to the old plan. We will be back soon enough. Well, that was unexpected. What kind of task? The noisy kind. Drug dealers. We have been following this drug ring for a long time. I'll just authorize the strike. Man, I want to have some of the action too. I won't make you an OWL agent until you stop looking for action. Let's get going, 23. Any idea which team we're working with today? Whichever. It's a little bit concerning that they're spreading their resources so thinly. Hey, they're gone just like that. Hey, they're gone just like that. I don't know how operates like that. I guess random assignments out of the blue. It's a recent thing. They were not so busy before because of rising social unrest. Could be. Who's Grandma? Leader of OWL. It's a codename of sorts, I think. Not their actual grandma. Haha. Are they safe? I mean, it sounds like an armed assault. Piece of cake? You have never seen Nin in action? Totally unbelievable. Straight out of an action movie. Superhuman reflexes. Okay. I have a feeling that either Lawrence or 23 or Ning, one of them is going to get hurt or get caught or something. And the next time we're here, one of them is going to be like not in operation. And then we're going to have to assume more responsibility because of it. It's probably Lawrence. My feeling is Lawrence because he's unfortunately the least competent. Totally unbelievable. Straight out of an action movie. Superhuman reflexes. The way you fought the thug at the hospital, Jason, that was somewhat like Nin. What thug? I think Nin is also superhuman the same way that we are. Fran is worried. Oh, right. You didn't know about that, Ms. Chang? The thug tried to pick a fight with Jason yesterday, but got his ass kicked in the end. Right, Jason? Man, you have guilty written all over your face. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Won the battle, lost the war. They tasered me. While I was busy fighting, this guy sat on the sidelines enjoying the show. Hey, that's unfair. I was following orders. As long as you're okay, Jay. We're hi again. Right. I was about to say that Jason is a lot like Nin when he's in action. Do we use the same moves? It's the general vibe. Like being super focused, striking with crazy precision. I can't imagine. Haha, right? You will know when you see Nin doing her work. It's about time. I'll be on my way. See you at the farm, Jason. Which part of the farm? The office? I mean, screening. Sure thing. That's it then. See you later. Bye. Do we have a job? I don't think we ever got onboarded, like, officially. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I don't think we ever got officially onboarded. Also, is this like Heineken? Like, what is this? Okay, the model has very distinct, like... I want to say that's traditional Chinese characters, but I cannot see it. It's too small. He's cute. I mean, the boy. The boy, Lawrence. Should I feel jealous? No, I mean cute like a little kid, haha. Could you get me a bottle of tea, Jay? Sure. Thank you. They are there by the door. Are they just all the same? Bitter. Random stuff. Wait, what? Oh, they are different, I guess. I should have read. Thank you. Gah. This is bitter. Sorry, they don't have sweetened tea here. I know. I wanted to give it a try. But I do the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, unsweetened tea. I'm old enough to enjoy unsweetened tea. No. I don't, not in these bottles at least. I thought it would taste different today. Why? Nothing, never mind. So many things happen in just one day. Finally, we have some time to talk. How are you holding up? Hey, well, 23 told me to avoid exertion for a while. I should be able to walk again soon. How about you? Just muscle pain. I'm barely injured. I mean, how are you feeling? I just feel worried about Fran. Can't wait to end this shit show. I'm worried about you. Just want to end this as soon as possible. I'm worried about you and can't wait to get over this. I think transparency here is the answer. ASAP, huh? Something wrong? No, it's just that I have a feeling that it won't be that easy. We are only on chapter 3 of the game. I can tell she's hesitating. I've changed my mind, Jay? Or should I say I'm doubting my old self? I don't know anymore. Because of what happened yesterday? Yes. I always thought every pain in my life were caused by others, but by those who came before me. Those who came before you? I sound like I'm reading off a book, right? I mean parents, grandparents, ancestors, people of earlier generations? I was always thinking, what the heck are you doing? There have been so many generations since the first humans appeared. Why hasn't anyone realized elementary schools are starting the day too early? I couldn't get enough rest. Every adult used to be in elementary school once. Why aren't they complaining about it? I used to nap during the first couple of morning sessions too. What does that have to do with? Ah, so did I. Later, I finally got it. Because people change. Sooner or later, you'll be out of elementary school. Start work. Start life. These complaints feel less important over time. Eventually, you forget about them all. The point is, people aren't motivated to correct an issue unless it's bugging them. The realization made me even more angry. I thought I found a flaw in humanity. And with this righteous rage, I blamed them, those who came before me even more, including my parents who gave birth to me but didn't care for my feelings. I never had what you'd call a harmonious family. Wow, you and me both. Maybe because of this flaw, we all tend to think the world has done us wrong. We all think how we deserve better, never bothering to care about each other's feelings. I told myself that I was different. I can't become one of them. She's getting agitated. Most people only care about themselves, about the immediate future. I wanted to do better. Remember things that I hate. Take my share of responsibility. Make the world a better place. This was my motivation. Sometimes it makes me feel like a hero. This is why I keep talking about the march, about social movements, why I transferred to Silencio. We fight every once in a while, you know? This is the reason. Fran has never talked to me about that before. Until yesterday. Should I say something? You start to think you're a hypocrite. Yes. She's surprised that I knew how she feels. Wow. Deduction. I'm starting to feel that I'm a hypocrite. Jay, you know what I was thinking when I jumped out of the window, falling to the ground? I thought about how sad you would be. Oh. I have seen your sad face only once and it broke my heart. And my dad, how ugly he'd look when he cries. I thought I was my own person with no liability to, with no reason to stop for anyone else. I was confident, proud, really believing I was ready to do the right thing, whatever it costs. I still believe confronting Shane Yan was the right thing to do. But if given a second chance, I'd choose not to go. Before yesterday, I never thought my actions could have consequences on others, on those who care about me. In my world, there was only myself and the people who I care about. Now I'm starting to see the world from your perspective. Fran, are you sure you want to be a part of this mission, Jay? Huh? This is what she's getting at? I know it's the right thing to do, but you have seen what Vision is capable of. Miss Situ said we don't have to be a part of it. I know this isn't very convincing coming from me still. What do you think? We must participate. Yeah. You must participate on this mission, if only to get our normal life back. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we will have our normal life back. Trust me, I can do it. I think you should have more rest and stop worrying so much. Ugh, that's such a... Ugh, I hate that. Trust me, I can do it. I knew it. You know what? I knew you'd say that. Damn. Hey, you're still here. Right, what's the matter? Did you leave something behind? Oh no, Nin told me to stay here and keep you company, Ms. Chang. With Nin and 23 gone, if both of us leave too, it would be only you holding the fort. You're not going to the farm today? I'm going for sure. But Nin and 23 will be back soon enough. You can go to the farm first. Jason, I'll be late by an hour or two. Are you sure it's okay? The company doesn't tolerate tardiness? Not a problem, the company doesn't tolerate. Wayne does. Fran's looking at me, apparently seeking confirmation. He's talking about Wayne Zhang. He's a very nice guy. He's talking about Wayne Zhang. He's a bit too nice to be real, I feel. Being too nice is not a bad thing. Yeah, am I interrupting? Please don't mind me. I'm not here. No, it doesn't matter. Really, I had this feeling that I'd probably ruining the moment. Such thing, haha. A little bit. The music is gone too. You know that like cute touching music. Hey Jason, it's about time for you to go. Just in time for the subway. He's right, Jay. You should get going. See you later. Keep in touch. See you. Yeah. I was talking to Fran. Bye. What's in this room? What's in this room? Damn. Can I not continue our call? Oh wait, what is this? CCTV terminal. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll leave. Fine. Let's give it a break. Layla? You already have a bunch. Which of them exactly are you going for? Pooper. But I thought you don't like it. Yesterday you said it's ugly, huh? But somehow Tevin is obsessed with it. Tevin? Huh, you're doing this for him? Yes, can't I? Sure, knock yourself out. Hey, what do you mean by that? I mean, keep trying and good luck. That's cute. You can just order with me, sir. It's alright. Enjoying the view. Uh-huh. Don't play dumb. You've been watching that Battle Nut girl for a while? You can tell? I'm not blind, pervert. Lesbian. I think that's a chick. Don't smoke, though. I don't. Don't smoke, kids. Cat! Is the bus blah blah blah? No. How long? Okay. I love this outfit. Here's all your little bro. Yep, Growell, that real estate developer who built like half the houses in the country. Yeah, pulled some of his gangster strings to land the job. Are you jealous or what? Ask him to pull those strings again. He won't mind giving Big Sis a hand. Tisk, I don't want to work for a mega-sized mafia, okay? I've just been looking at these outfits. Ivan, dang, you're right, sure. I heard you stop nagging. Can you make noodles or not? You're butchering that dough. Oh, the old man is here too. I haven't seen him in a while. I just need time to wake up these old hands, woman. Don't you woman me. Your wife has a name. Spend more time in your own restaurant before you forget how to knead the dough. Oh, Mr. Dai. For dinner? Off to work? Leave him alone. It's called customer service. Oh, this is my hubby. Felix Stang. Shut up. He doesn't want to know me. Wait, it's Ivan. Learn to greet your customer, old mule. Table 4's ordering a bowl of plain noodles on it. I'll cover table 4. Albert's high. You're officially off work. Finish your noodles and get lost. Be nice. Have a nice day, Mr. Nye. I'll sure have dinner for you next time. Huh? A nice guy? Unlike my hubby who was born in a barn? No way. Learn your manners? That's cute. What's the cigarette? Smooth, right? Got it from the shithole. Watch out, they could be laced with narcotics. Don't you worry about that. I've tried it out. Ooh. Like a thing about the amount of like drug abuse goes up during like times of hardship or whatever. There's that like correlation. Put the guitar down. The final exam's coming next week. Study before you run out of time. Nope, I'm gonna fail it anyway. Why bother? If death is my fate, I choose to die with style. That's a guitar? You're hopeless. No, there is hope. You will let me copy your answers in your dreams. Amazing. Jason Dye in the flesh. Hi, Woody. This guy looks familiar. Oh, I saw him yesterday, the weirdo in the restroom. Oh, right, I remember. Or shall I call you MBU? What? Let's skip the beating around the bush. I know you're not Jason Dye. Relax, we are the same. Stuck in someone else's body. Come on, we must talk. First of all, let me apologize. Sorry for catching you unprepared again. How did you know where to find me? What do you want? I'll get straight to the point. What's happening to you is happening to all active MBUs at the moment. At that moment, for some unknown reason, we are cut off from the source. The source? Sorry, I was ahead of myself. The source is a codename. It's an organization that controls, no, used to control us. As to this sudden cutoff, there are several theories. Maybe the source intended it, or maybe it's some kind of technical glitch. But the most likely one is they're dead, which is the beginning of the game, right? The source had some form of accident, or maybe it was under attack. That is true. What is true? What do you know? I was in a facility controlled by the source when the attack happened. Yeah. Holy, this is what we have been trying to figure out. Listen, we barely know anything about what's happening. We don't even know what the source is or whether it has an actual name. The only thing we're certain is that now they are gone for whatever reason. As a result, we are set free. But we MBUs are not allowed to know too much, so there's not a lot to work with. As we speak, our kin are trying on their own to cope with that situation. With the situation. I represent those who want to find out what's happening. Represent? Yes, I'm not alone in this quest. However, be aware that not everyone agrees with me. Some would rather take over the lives of their host or start something anew. Our kin are not united. Some even see other MBUs as threats. Why? Because they are imposters. Naturally, they don't want to be called out. Yeah, proactively removing anyone who knows what they are is a valid option. You mean they may attack other MBUs? Indeed. It has happened before. Most of us choose to hide our identities, if only for survival. Our kin do not know each other. I serve as the messenger. Now, how do you know? Why don't they have concerns? Why contacting you? They could be caught. They do. For this reason, I contact them. The overwhelming majority of them trust me, because now that I'm in the open, they could easily find me if I betrayed their trust. However, being exposed is not our top concern. The top concern is what we are. Are we getting philosophical? Oh, what are we? What are MBUs? Wait, you mean you don't know that? What about you? Do you know the answer? Aren't we just like... The way I like to think about it is that we're just a separate consciousness in a body. Where, I feel like we're kind of like a second opinion. If you know things like IFS and parts work, we're kind of like our little own factory of that, a little own like subsystem of that, and that we help problem solve, and we, I guess, take over for the most part, unless there's a manual like override or like a hijack when, like, I guess the adrenaline is pumping. I don't know either. I thought you'd at least have some form of answer. I don't know either. As I told you, MVUs have been used as tools. We are not authorized to know anything related to our missions. That includes our nature. Are we a form of computer algorithm or a brain floating in a tank somewhere? That's true. It could be like a wireless connection. If it's the latter case, and if the source has been destroyed, who is going to keep our physical brains alive? This is the status quo. Nothing is certain. Do you see where the problem is? He could be gone any minute. I mean, we can't really do anything, right? What should we do? There's only one thing we can do now. Find out the truth. This is the reason why I'm contacting you. I need to know your story. What did you know before the blackout? Please share your knowledge with me. Anything could help. Didn't you say that you were there when the source was attacked? Of all Ken, you are the most promising. Please help us find out the truth. Please share with us your knowledge. I channeled to a man to get information off his friend. Yeah. Regular mission. Where was the location? A room inside Harmony Medical Center. I was in something like a simulated space. Simulated space? That means you were within the premise of the source. Do you remember what was the information you were supposed to get? Whereabouts some technology owned by the source? I think it's some coordinates. Who are they? I mean your previous host and his friend. Weapon smugglers. Weapon smugglers? Do you have a name? What's the name of your previous host? Oh, I think it was a typo. I think that guy is not supposed to be Ivan Zhang. I wasn't mentioned during the mission. I know you don't trust me, Ken, but you have no other choice. We must figure out what's happening and what we are. You may refuse to answer, which I do not mind, but do not treat me as a fool. Let me ask again, what's the name of your previous host? Ivan Zhang? I'll make a note of that. Now the most critical question. You said you witnessed the attack. Could you elaborate? I can, but it doesn't make sense. A figure appeared out of nowhere and killed everyone on site in a second. What? That was it? Over before I knew it started? Call me bullshitting if you want. Those who were killed, were they staff of the source? Don't know. At least they were bossing me around. What then? What then? After they were killed, how did you end up in Jason Die? That figure sent me here, I think. Yeah. He looks excited. This is the confirmation I've been looking for. The source is gone. As a result, we are free. Thank you, Ken. The information you provided is tremendously helpful for our quest. What I'm going to do next is, based on the information you provided, I'll try to locate your previous host. What for? He would be the only one who has entered the source and come out alive. Assuming he's still alive, that is. Is there anything else that I should know? I appreciate any information that may help me locate him. Actually, I know exactly where he is. What? Where is he? Metal nut joint on the street. Near evacuation zone. Is this me lying? In Silencio, the flop farm, near evacuation zone number 5. He's nearby. I don't even know how to properly answer this question. Like, I don't know what is true and what is not true. He's nearby. What? He owns the open air diner on this street. He's my next door neighbor. He owns the noodle place on this street. He goes to the beetle nut joint on this street. Good, I will take note of that. I will follow your lead. That's it for now. Wasn't that Ivan Zhang guy the... Yeah, I'll be in touch if I find anything. See you again, Ken. Okay, the reason why I kind of just gave him information instead of like trying to like suss him out a little bit more is because I think that this is kind of where the story was headed. It's a little bit metagamey, right? Like I'm just kind of like thinking like, where would the... If I was the writer, where would I want the game to go? And I think that is very much a path that I would want the player to explore. All right, do I meet that security guard guy here by any chance? No, don't think so. All right, well, I'm assuming I have a job, even though I never got confirmed as a person having a job. Shuttle platform. Okay. Let us go to screening. We'll see what happens. Let's talk to Wayne. Master Wayne. Talk to Wayne and see what happens. This is ridiculous. They just gave me another pat down. When will they be done with it? Beats me. Soon enough. Do you know something that I don't? They're here for one single case. How long could that be? Plus, these snobs from HQ hate to spend time on our crappy farm. Are you sure? Their boss must be chasing them for a result too. They've got to wrap up the case as soon as possible. That almost makes sense. Trust me, it does make sense. Okay, I need to go change. I forgot to change my clothes to my work clothes. So let's go to consultation and then let's go use the restroom. I'm assuming it's still closed. The ones that are on that floor before. Oh, what's the other side? Oh, Jason. Oh, hi Jason. Are you at the farm yet? I'm here. Good. Come find me in the contract room, the one we had field practice in. Don't forget to put on your uniform. What's happening? That's it. See you there. He hung up. What's this about? Time to announce that I failed the interview? I'm a little bit sussed out. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's put this on. You know, for a place that has all these bathrooms, we never used it once. Is this our, like, superhuman MBU powers of never needing to pee? Jason died, you copy. I copy. Good. Comms are good. Are you done with the job? Yes. Yes, my ass. There's a whole report to write, and didn't you want to? We are back at the safe house. Lawrence is on his way. Report your status. Screening lead wants me to see me. Roger, today is your big day, isn't it? They're gonna decide whether you should go to screening or else. How did you know? Francis told me. Based on the results, we may have to make adjustments to our plans. Do I have to pick a revision over the other? Roger that. More work coming in. Excuse me for a while. 23 will remain online for comm support. I'll meet myself on restroom breaks. If I don't remember, you know what's happening. What about my restroom breaks? I'll meet you, chill. Lawrence will join you over the comms when he arrives. Start the job once Lawrence is in position. C2 out. Oh, these gooners. Told you it's him. I knew his voice anywhere. Jason making phone calls while taking a dump, eh? What kind of greeting is that? Yeah, huge dump, man. How huge? Show me. I peeked a little in my mouth. Get moving, QQ. Yeah, see you later, Jankster. What are they doing here? Next, go to the contract room. What does this say? Only may use the bathroom up to 5 times per day. Oh, right. Effect immediately. Excessive. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, crap, I lost track of my restroom breaks for the day. Broke the quota. Yeah, 5 points off my evaluation score. Dude, you have 5 breaks a day. Have your bladder checked? I used to have 6. Forgot about the break cut. Why do they limit our restroom runs anyways? That's inhumane. And I'd better shut my mouth, I see. Yeah, before it costs you more points. They could have you for having a big mouth, you know? Yeah, I know. I think I pee pretty often. Then he told me he liked her. What? Which kind of like? Or like? Like. I don't know. Alright, that's what makes it even more disturbing. Can I help you, mister? Hugo and Troy. I had a coworker named Troy in my previous job. Me? You see anyone else around? Are you listening in on us? I don't feel comfortable if you put it that way. What you're doing is called listening in. Don't stand there when people are talking about private matters, okay? Oh god. Sorry, I thought you wouldn't mind. What? How is that even possible? What's your problem? Do you just stand there and listen every time you run into someone talking? Yeah. Shit, there could be side quests and NPC conversations, you know? What are you talking about? Calm down. Let's talk somewhere else, haha. Alright. Do not oh yeah, strong odors in the microwave. Okay, thanks. The literate who keeps milking stinky tofu, whoever you are, whatever you are, I will find you and I will kill you. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, that's too funny. That's too fucking funny. The NPCs with side quests. I am more interested in the world building. Hey, did you watch the news yesterday? What news? They caught another bunch of illegal immigrants trying to sneak into Wampei. I don't get it. What's so great about Wampei? Why do they keep coming in? It's not worth the trouble. Wampei may not be perfect, but there are really bad outside. Things are really bad outside. You should see for yourself. Automation is killing all kinds of manual labor in rural regions. Farming, manufacturing, machines are taking over everything. They have to give Wampei a shot. There are more opportunities here. The thing is, they can't get in. The metropolitan area is tightly guarded. By leaving their hometowns, they have voided their household registrations. Here they have no ID, no vote, no basic rights, and not protected by the law. In the end, they just group up on the outer rim of Ompe and struggle for a living. You mean the shithole? Yes. Now you see? What you see as just normal or even shabby quality of life is a luxury in their eyes. Try seeing the world from their perspective every once in a while. Alright, let's go to the place where the stabbing began.